Ew, Dan.
Definitely not. It's not. No, it's not me.
Oh, sure. He's totally mukbanging right now.
ASR.
Wake up to morning roast.
A rainbow, dildo, butt monkey are 4 words no one ever imagined uttering in the same sentence, but here we are. 3, 2. Oh my God, Mr. Porkchop!
Oh, there you are. Hello.
You do you, but I'll do myself. Oh no, God. Haywood Jablomi, thanks for the 10 Canadian. I love my Canadians out there.
Yeah, I like a rich tea when it's like super soggy and it's like flopping around.
Ori! Use 150 bits to play a part.
Did I say it right?
I have no idea. Oh no!
God, this is going bad. This is bad.
Pickle juice. Pickle juice.
Wake up to morning roast. Dan, Tuggs, Xray, they're the hosts. Wake up.
Actually, I think a cup of coffee is just what I need.
Yeah.
I want that in my mouth.
Where's the girl? I need a cup of coffee.
Good freaking morning, everyone.
Morning.
How are you all doing?
Good.
Good. Dan had
Dan was slurping his soup.
Soup smart.
It was beefy and it was
Bacon
vegetable-y
beefy
and it was chunky.
Oh, I
And
love it.
was-
Big and beefy and chunky and
Yeah.
in my mouth.
So it was like
so
beef, vegetable. I love soup. So
It was
you know, we can
chunky
talk about
beef
soup all day.
vegetable soup.
Ooh.
Mm.
All I've had is
Oh.
water. I'm a
Yeah.
little
Give it.
jealous.
I was really hungry, so I was like, sod it. I'm gonna make some.
I don't care if
Stuff.
I eat on the stream all the time. So I don't care.
Me too. I keep a meat stick here. Literally, it's called meat stick.
Literally.
Just in case I get hungry.
Oh
I
my
always
God.
keep
love
it on the
those.
desk. It's
I love it.
100% natural beef. This one's flavored pimento cheese.
Ooh. We get the Costco sells like these mini ones that are this big, so they're perfect for like when I make Duke's lunches. And they're the same thing, like 100% beef and good ingredients, and you get a big old bag 'cause it's Costco.
You always want quality ingredients when it comes to your meat. Don't put bad meat in your mouth, only good.
We love a good meat stick. I also add them to they're a great way to get in extra protein, and then like depending on the meat stick you have, what the heck are you doing? Depending on the meat stick you have, you can have like 10 grams per stick. Like the chomps are the big ones on chomps are 10 grams. So even if you're not feeling hungry and you want to do like a girl one, say 10 grams, like a girl dinner, like a girl snack, like us girls do. You make like your charcuterie board. You can put a couple meat sticks on there, and then you got 20 grams of protein just right there. That's amazing. We love them.
Yep.
A
Shout out to
girl
meat
dinner.
sticks.
Hang on, wait. A girl dinner. I've never
you've never
heard
heard
of a
it. It's
girl.
it's called-
It's
girl
like it's
dinner.
grazing essentially on a plate.
So you ever seen, I don't know if your girl does this, damn, I'm sure she does, but girls that like, I'm hungry, but so they proceed to make a plate of like, I don't know, maybe some cheese and some fruit and like a couple cookies, and then
It's like a little
she's-
bit of
she's more,
everything.
I'm hungry, Dan, go make me something.
or my other favorite is like a girl dinner also could be just like pasta with some butter and like a soda or a glass of wine or some water or whatever. Like it's just like girl dinner. There's no
Christmas
nutrition to it
wine.
usually. It's just like grazing.
Pasta and butter? Is that a thing?
Yeah,
Oh
just
my gosh,
spaghetti,
yes.
butter, a bit of garlic will taste so
Yeah.
freaking good.
Butter noodles, they're so good. You don't
Mhm.
always need to put
Do
meat
it.
or
Do it.
whatever.
A little salt if you need, but it depends
Yes.
on the amount of salt in the butter. Little pepper. Oh, it's really, really good.
Plain-
I
plain
promise
noodles?
you, it's actually like it sounds
Life-
gross, but it's really good.
Life changing.
But
That
how
was my
much?
big
What's
snack.
what's the quantities here? I need to know.
It's just
It doesn't
enough to
matter.
glaze it.
Just a big knob of butter.
No, I don't like a big knob. Just like a. Oh my god, I was gonna get clipped.
I like the biggest
Oh.
knob of butter, personally.
Yeah, you do.
But no,
We-
so okay, so
we
like when you
saw-
make spaghetti.
We saw you eat that pickle. Like a
Yeah,
pro.
buddy.
Exactly.
I will not apologize. For my No, but like when you make spaghetti and you have the noodles, some people mix them all together to begin with, and some people keep them separate. Like when we were kids, my sister wanted to make her own, so my mom always made the noodles and the meat sauce separately, and then you mix them together yourself. Then anyway, you just cook the noodles like you would normally. Instead of making the meat sauce, you just cook the noodles, and when they're done, you throw butter in it, and you eat just plain butter noodles.
Oh,
And they're good. I don't know.
when you don't have sauce, it's a nice alternative.
Yeah. You just
So,
as a
yeah.
snack, as a girl dinner.
You learn something new every day. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Americans. I'm
Tuggs
glad
likes
you know
big
that.
knobs, I like small knobs.
Like, is this an American thing, or like
I think it's a TikTok
people-
thing.
is it a TikTok thing? Like, is
What,
this
the
a
noodles?
traditional thing, or is
No,
this
no,
something
girl
that's-
dinners.
Oh, girl
don't
dinner.
know.
It's a new term. Hold on. I'll get the definition.
Oh, but if we're talking about butter noodles, I think it's
Mhm.
been around for a while. It's just I don't think
yeah,
you
that
know
was,
it.
listen, some of us grew up semi-poor and we had to eat our noodles plain, okay?
But what's
It
wrong with
is what it is.
cheese?
Huh?
Put cheese in your noodles. Put cheese in your noodles.
Ooh,
not
Oh,
cheesy
I love me
noodles
some
are
good
also,
cheese.
yes, then you have like mac and like a poor version of mac and cheese.
There you go.
The definition for my chat that's rolling their eyes at me right now is girl dinner is a trendy, often humorous term for a meal consisting of a collection of small, often low effort, and sometimes randomly assembled snacks, sides, and appetizers, typically presented in a visually appealing way and enjoyed as a meal. Like charcuterie boards, girl dinner.
Right. Oh no, but
Absolutely.
charcuterie is high effort. That's a lot of effort you have to put in.
Mm.
Is it not?
The fancy ones, not for me. I get prepackaged cheese, a meat stick, and some like grapes. and I'm good.
Okay.
Mm.
A meat
Mhm.
stick and grapes. That's a charcuterie board for you. Okay. Got
And
it.
olives. I love black olives. Anyway, we've gotten off topic. I'm sorry.
Well,
Keep going,
olives
girl.
is not a favorite for me, unfortunately. But then again, I
Oh.
didn't like pickles, so here we are.
Olives are great.
That's fair.
Oh,
I love
when was
olives.
the last
You know
time
what?
you tried an olive?
Oh, black olives are better than green olives, and I will die on that hill.
Years.
I do not
No.
like green olives.
Green olives are better than black.
Why
I like
gotta be
stuffed
green or
green
black? Why
olives.
can't it be yellow or white?
Your olives are yellow. They're probably bad. And you shouldn't eat them.
Yeah, don't eat the yellow ones.
Garlic stuffed olives are the best.
Those are good. The garlic
Uh.
stuffed green ones are good. I like stuffed green olives. I don't like green olives by themselves. So I'm not a big martini fan. But I saw a girl on TikTok. She's like, I hate green olives. And I was like, girl, same. She goes, so I don't do martinis. And I was like, girl, same. And she goes, so I'm going to make one instead with black olive juice and see how that tastes. And I was like, why did I never think of that? Stupid. If you don't like the green olives, make a black olive martini. Dum-dums. Anyway.
Interesting. Well, I can't relate to this conversation. Hunter, thank you for the $5. Says instructions on my new deodorant told me to remove the cap, push up the bottom. Now my
Oh god.
my farts smell like ocean breeze. You shoved it in too fast. I don't know. Did he
Little bit
try this with
butter
you
first.
earlier?
No.
Maybe you
Highlander,
should
thank you. You're so
lube with butter. It'll be fine.
interesting. Now I can't stop thinking about deodorant farts or something like that. God
Oh
damn
my
it.
god. You know some moron somewhere did that. You
Yeah.
know, some
Yep.
dumb somewhere.
Yeah, Highlander.
Jason Webster with the 2 Australians says hi to vivacious Xray Girl and effervescent Tuggs. Dan your
Ooh.
chop liver to Jason.
I know.
Thank you, Jason. It's like he knew. Noons. Hi, Noons. Speaking of someone who likes probably likes girl dinners, to be honest, and wine.
Uh-huh.
She has my heart.
Girl dinner.
$17.99 AED. We all need good and big knob of butter.
Listen, the next time I have a girl dinner, I'm just gonna start sending Dan pictures of my girl dinners.
Oh, please. Absolutely. I 100% want to see your girl dinner.
This is what I mean when I say girl dinner. This is also what I mean when I say girl dinner.
Do you know who might be eating girl dinner sometime soon?
Bonnie Blue?
No. We talked about her yesterday. I just think this is funny and I kind of want to share it to the chat. Wrong
yeah.
one.
Not that one.
Wrong one, not that one.
Wah-wah. See, Noon says mine is cheese and wine. See, girl dinner. Is it
There you go.
nutritious? No. Is it delicious? Yes.
Hey, cheese is good for you. But anyway, so okay, TLDR, Elon Musk, Ashley St. Clair. Ashley apparently allegedly had Elon's baby, unconfirmed by genetics. Ashley St. Clair went to the news outlets and talked about her baby about a month or so ago, complaining that Elon wouldn't get a paternity test. And then she came back into the news recently because she sold her Tesla. And Elon was like, okay, I give you $2.5 million, $500K a year, not knowing this baby's mine. I'll give you a paternity test. It just hasn't happened, blah, blah, blah. And look at this. Maury has commented. He has entered the ring.
I literally just quote tweeted it. I didn't even know. I don't know if this is the actual account or not. It doesn't have a verified check or anything. I don't care. Don't tease
I don't think
us,
you
Maury.
need it. Like, look at this.
Don't
This
tease
is
us, Maury.
104K followers. It has to be real. Followed by John
Don't
Cena.
tease
It definitely has to be real.
I will cancel literally every plan I have, which I don't usually have any. But if I have any, they're getting canceled. My butt will be firmly planted on the couch
I
with girl
need
lunch.
to see this with girl lunch and a glass of wine. I might even drink wine for this. We'll go
Oh,
live
you
on
have
Poor
to.
Choices. If this happens, it would be literally one of the biggest shows around. So, or just like a little bottle episode.
Am I the only person here who has no idea who that is?
Maury
Oh,
Povich.
that's true. Maury Povich. Okay, do you know who Jerry Springer is?
Yeah.
Okay, so Maury Povich is the calmer version.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
And he's famous for, he does paternity tests, and his famous line is like, "You are not the father," and the crowd goes, "Ah!" and the mom dramatically runs off and cries.
Or and then the dad goes, yeah. Or say if he actually wanted to be the father, he'd be crying too, or something
that was
like that.
bad. There was a few
Cheating
of them
hoe.
where they were genuinely good men stepping, raising these kids. And although there was one, some of it was staged, probably all of it was staged, but there was one. There was like, there's no way that this guy doesn't know it's his kid. It was a different race situation. It's like, there's no way.
Yeah.
You don't know this is your kid. But the poor guy, like, they live in Lululand. Anyway, we love Maury. Maury was great.
Yeah.
Trash.
And
That was the trash TV in the mornings back in the day.
it was so great. Lunchtime, you got a lot of like drama shows like that too. So it was very great. And Tuggs, I don't know if this is real, but Sydney Sweeney, as we all know, became recently single April 1st. We all found that out, or no, March 31st. Glenn Powell's mom, Cindy, addresses rumor of the relationship between Sydney Sweeney and Glenn. They're definitely not together. She added, she's adding that the speculation about their relationship was silly. Sydney is just really close friends with the family, and there's nothing going on behind closed doors. Look at that look there.
Wait, hands up who tells their mom everything?
There's some people. There are some people.
I used to. Listen, here's the thing. I don't, even if they did or did not tell her, like, a mom's instinct is usually pretty spot on. But I don't know. She went to his sister's wedding after or like the weekend before the divorce announcement, or not divorce because they didn't get married, but their breakup was announced. I don't know. I really hope, honestly, because I don't know how I would feel about it. I hope they're not, but.
She looks so young in this photo. She looks like she's underaged.
I don't know. And he looks very old in this picture.
He does.
Why does he look so old?
I think it's the makeup. Honestly, when she does full makeup, she obviously looks older, but I think it's the blonde. It really makes her look like just a pale
honestly,
version of herself.
They're a really good looking couple. And according to the chat, when we talked about this the other day, they were like, she deserves a 10. Well, there you go.
If it happens, I'd actually be pretty happy about it. So
I mean, you know what though? Kudos to her. I do say this. Kudos to her for ending the relationship, assuming she was the instigator, which the articles make it sound like she was. So we'll go with it. And not like just sleeping around with Glenn Powell behind her fiance's back. You know what I mean? Like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna end this relationship. I'm gonna focus on my career. Also, my career includes Glenn Powell. Like, I guess kudos. But
hey,
also,
if they are
this poor
ever in a
guy.
movie again together, I'm down for that.
I love that movie. I don't know how many of you watched Anyone But You, but it's really cute. It feels like an old school rom-com. It's really cute, and their chemistry is off the charts. It's insane, insanely off the charts. So, but people said that about Rachel Weisz and Brendan Fraser 25 years ago, and they never ever dated. So some people just click. I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Real friendships can possibly happen with with people. It's just very rare that it doesn't take that romantic step.
Yeah, I get like Kate Winslet, Leonardo DiCaprio. That's another one I could think of off the top of my head. They never dated, but everybody wants them to. Like their friendship and their bond together is, I mean, insane too. So it's like it's interesting, but we'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see.
Well, I mean, Kate Winslet's too old for Leo.
Well, now, yeah. Oh, Leo.
And he saw everything too. It's not like he did it, so he knew what he was working with.
They were such
Draw me like
I
one of
forget
your
how
French
young they
girls.
were. Oh my god, I forget how young.
Oh gosh,
You go back and watch these movies, you're like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. You know who would be a horrible French girl?
Me.
Well, I don't know which direction you're going in.
Transition to Minecraft.
Woohoo!
Jack Black.
Oh no.
The worst French girl you'd ever ask for.
No, there's no way Minecraft is worse than Snow White. Are they the same?
I don't know who this reviewer is. I don't know this logo.
Who is
but
it?
This was from Dexter Toe. I don't know how you pronounce it.
Is it? Says Rachel Zegler. Minecraft movie is the worst one ever.
But
Wait,
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
this is
Google it.
pretty bad. A Minecraft movie is the worst film of 2025 so far. I don't think they watched Snow White, but here we are. This person gave Snow White 5 stars. Oh,
Well, they're
God.
clearly insane.
I don't know if we could trust this. Can we trust this review?
What? I'm excited. Do you know what? I'm actually really excited for this film. I'm going to see it at the weekend, and I don't care.
Oh, did you get your tickets already?
Yeah. We're actually going to see it in 3D as well.
Ooh, I wonder if it's worth it. Oh.
So because my son is absolutely so excited about this.
I hope you guys
really,
like
really
it,
wants to see
honestly.
I hope we like it too. So yeah, that would be really exciting to see how good it is.
Oh, it's doing better
Yes.
than White though.
Yes.
Yay.
So on Rotten Tomatoes, 53 reviews up so far, 53%. What a beautiful number. So it's kind of in the middle for the critics. But a blocky bore. I like the little alliteration. So I don't know. I feel like it's going to be kind of in the middle. Some kids are going to like it. Probably adults are going to hate it, but it's a movie made for kids.
Yeah.
They've put some little Easter eggs in it for people who love
Play the game.
Minecraft and know about it and stuff like that. So there's a lot in there. There's a lot to unpack, I think.
I do think that they should have made this movie maybe 3-4 years ago, back when Minecraft was more popular. Like
Didn't
when I heard
Minecraft grow insane during insane and
during
popular. It was
COVID.
popular. Yeah, during COVID. Yeah, I would say blew up.
It's always been one of the biggest selling games ever. I don't know if it still is, but they have sold more copies of Minecraft than any other game ever. Well, they had. I don't know if it still is.
So the Globe and Mail, Radayan says, if Minecraft is a game where the kids exercise their creativity by building new digital worlds full of tunnels and fortresses, a Minecraft movie is where the creativity goes to die.
See, this is where I think there should be a separation, though. And so, if you scroll, Tessa Smith's review right here, it says, well, this movie feels like a chaotic mess that only focuses on Jack Black and Jason Momoa being ridiculous and clearly having a blast while doing so, because how could you not have fun? It isn't made for me. My Minecraft loving kids had the best time, which is what the studio set out to do, but it's still considered a rotten review. That to me is not a rotten review. That to me tells me if you're an adult, maybe get a beer because you're
Yeah,
not
this
gonna
is a movie
you know what I
for
mean?
kids. And you know what? I
there
think
should be a
that
separation.
what is sad is Disney used to be able to do movies for kids and adults so that they can both enjoy it. And it's something missing with a lot of the media today. I'm not sure about television, but you know, my parents didn't mind watching Disney with us unless we watched it like 4 or 5 times in a row because you know kids do that sometimes.
Yeah.
It just it's a lost art. Jokes that you can veil for adults and kids. But hey,
Yeah.
It just I think there should be, like, I get critics are reviewing as a whole, but I think there also should be, and I've always thought this, there should be a meter on, okay, yes, as an adult, you're gonna right, but as your kids are gonna love it. So you need to get, summer's coming, it's gonna be hot as hell. You know, take your kids to go see this movie. They're gonna have a blast. They'll sit there for an hour and it'll be fine. You know, and then maybe that is not a rotten review. Maybe that's a review that's, I don't know. I always thought that there should be a different metering system for the ones that are maybe not made for adults and only made for kids or vice versa. You know what I mean? So that way it's more catered, because when you look at this, you go, oh God, this movie's flopping, which it will monetarily wise, but is it flopping with its audience, which is the kids? No.
no.
I don't know.
Well, it depends. I mean, Snow White was made for kids. No one went to see it. So I do think that parents will be more amenable to bringing their kids to Minecraft versus Snow White. The marketing wasn't horrid. It wasn't great either for Minecraft. So, I mean, Jack Black is Jack Black. Jason Momoa might bring in some of the moms, but that oh God. That outfit that he's in.
If it's just them two running around having like a laugh, then what's wrong with that? I don't understand the problem.
I just don't think that one reviewer liked watching that, enjoys watching that.
But she did say they had fun. So that translates on screen too. You know what I mean?
Running around being massive trolls or like whatever, like that's what kids like. And they like slapstick comedy. They like fart jokes, you know, like burp
so
jokes.
1980s. I love it.
Like Jason Momoa in what was his role, swimming around topless at times.
Aquaman.
So different to this. I don't know if he gets topless, but he also looks like he has a bit of a dad bod because the outfit just doesn't do him justice.
I love it. I think he looks like he's having such a, and that's my favorite part about Jason Momoa is it doesn't matter what he's doing. He's gonna have a great time doing it. He just loves doing it and he's gonna have so much fun. So this is gonna translate on screen, which I like. You don't want to go, there's nothing worse when you go watch a movie. Like, I love Harrison Ford, but lately you could tell he's just phoning it in. You don't want that. You know what I mean? You want something that's involved in having fun.
Actor.
He has gotten really bad in his old age. You don't want that. Like Snow White, all you see is that stupid little smirk on her face because you know she's whatever, and it's just ew. No. You have fun with the role, like the role, you know. And so kudos to Jason.
This will be interesting to see. Jason Webster, thank you for the 5. Australian says men want a Minecraft movie with Jack Black like they want. Oh my God, an infected.
There's nobody else they could have cast though. There's no other like goofy, funny. I'm trying to think like a goofy actor that's well known. That maybe Jim Carrey. That would be the only other one. Is either Jack Black or Jim Carrey would have taken a role like this. You know, and Jim Carrey's already doing well with Sonic, so he's not going to take Minecraft. You know what I mean?
Rob Schneider.
Maybe.
Yeah. Rob Schneider would be good. Neil Patrick Harris.
Ooh, maybe.
That's a good
Neil
one.
Patrick Harris is,
He plays more of an evil guy better.
That's fair. Oh, that's true.
Chris Pratt. That would have been the casting.
Chris Pratt would be good. Chris Pratt and Jason
he was busy
Momoa.
with Electric State, so he can do it.
Yeah, I think they were filming at the same time.
Oh God, that movie. Not a good.
I don't know. I don't see Adam Sandler in this kind of a movie. He usually does more adult centric comedies that maybe a kid could watch, but they're more.
There might be some new up and comers, but like nothing that I've seen so far.
I've seen some pretty cool like they're terrible. There's a Jack Black Steve action figure doll, and I
Oh
really
god,
want
they're
to
so
buy it.
ugly, aren't they?
Yeah,
With his belly?
with the belly. Yeah, I want it. I really want it. I need to buy it. I have to
man.
have
Do you
it.
feel represented?
Absolutely, 100%. Yes,
Let's
At
see
least
if we
it's
can pull-
accurate, though. Honestly, the doll is spot on.
it is.
Well done.
It's so good. No, it's so bad. It's so good. Like, I want it. I need it. I
There you
need
go.
that.
That could be you. We can get a Pez dispenser too.
Oh my god.
Look at the articulation of the legs. They're ridiculous. Why is it looks like he's wearing a little underwear.
I'm gonna check Amazon now and see if I can buy it. I want it. I want it now.
It has to be in your background if you get it though. We
Yeah.
have
Well,
to
Oh,
get it.
there's like two different ones. You got the small version, and there's looks like a big version. There's a 12-inch one. That's at
Oh,
Walmart.
we want the big one.
I want the
You
big
gotta
one.
get the
Dan.
big one. It
want
doesn't
the
come with
big
any of
one.
the Minecraft accessories. It looks like. Oh, maybe it does. I don't know. It is
Bigger
on
is
Amazon.
better. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
Steve.
Okay, so we have some big news. And it sounds like it was mostly disappointing to some people. It's like you heard at the Nintendo Direct, oh, it's so good, it's so good, it's so good. And then when the price was revealed, oof. Well, I don't care about the price, but I think for parents, that would be the ultimate problem for this. So this is every announcement that happened during the reveal. And I do want to watch the trailer for the new games, the two games. Mario Kart World.
Ooh.
Are we ready?
I haven't seen it at all. I haven't seen any
Me
of it.
neither. So I'm kind of excited for this.
Don't make me want to buy it.
It's time that we get a new Mario Kart game, honestly.
Let's go.
Ooh! Oh, there's some newer characters, I think.
How many are on the track?
Here,
That's
I'm
a
gonna
lot.
lower the
You could go. You could go up to 12 in Mario Kart 8.
That's a
Mhm.
lot.
They look like they have new carts too, which is nice.
God, I used to love playing Mario Kart. I think all through lockdown, like
That's a great game,
we
honestly.
played it as a family, and it was so much fun.
I honestly would want to play this game and the Donkey Kong game once we see the trailer.
Mario Kart is how Xray Girl and I became really good friends.
Yes.
Really?
Tuggs started wait, Tuggs said something and then it was so funny and then Mark goes, sorry, babe. You know,
Yeah.
those are times in Discord. I'm like, and he felt so bad because this was early in our like dating relationship. And he
called you babe.
he like cheating on me. It was so sweet. And that next morning he woke up and was like, I'm so sorry I did that. And I just laughed at him. I'm like, we sound the same. It's
It's been a
fine.
running joke forever. He took my mystery box. I was like, Mark, you stole my box. And he's like, sorry, babe.
Sorry, babe.
He thought it was her. It was hilarious.
Yeah, this looks fun. You should definitely do it with the crew.
Yeah, this would be fun.
Mm,
That's cool.
that it does look good.
That
Yeah.
just cinched every single Geeks and Gamers member posting on OnlyFans so they could buy this.
Oh, they actually have a world
Wow.
map of the tracks. That's actually cool. Okay.
Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
Oh,
Weather
okay.
conditions.
Because that's it. With like Mario Kart, you used to be able to like you just memorize where you need to go and where you need to be and how you.
But now
when you
that's
press the-
gonna.
You
But
can
now
go
it's
off the racetrack
changing.
and drive
Ooh.
virtually everywhere in this world.
Open world?
In the Classic
okay.
Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place. But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition.
Oh no way!
With 24 drivers in each race, the
24?
most in series history, the competition is gearing up.
Double.
Holy crap, we're gonna have to buy this, aren't we?
What?
We're gonna have to buy a Switch 2, aren't we?
Yeah. I'm planning on it just because streaming, but it is a heavy price. That's the only thing. I'm even thinking like, should I go to Costco to buy this?
Listen,
Knockout
whatever
tour.
discounts you can find.
Race nonstop from
Yeah.
one corner of the world to another.
This is really fun looking though. Oh my gosh. They've
There
inked
are
up the
multiple
ante for
checkpoints
sure.
along the way. If you're below
Now
the
this is
placement shown
interesting.
when
Do
hit
you
a
think
checkpoint,
$80
you'll be
USD is too much for a game like this? Because
eliminated. You make it all
$80
the
is
way
too
to
much
the
for
finish
any
line,
game.
Nintendo always are really expensive. It's
I
like
was gonna
50,
say it's
60.
$80 Canadian for most
You
Nintendo
can
games
also
for me.
freely drive around this vast world in free roam
And it's always that price. It never goes down.
by going off road.
Like-
It
you
actually
can
went
explore
up.
New areas and routes.
Right, yeah.
So drive wherever your heart takes you.
It is too much money, but
You can
people are gonna
also
pay
go for
it.
Scenic drives with
Yeah.
friends. And even take
Like,
photos
we
together
are.
at different locations.
I feel bad for parents because if you have multiple kids and need to buy Switches for them and the games, that got very
Brand new race
much
across
more
the entire
expensive
world starts
than it
here.
is. Because so how much is like a
Mario
Switch
Kart
now? It's like what,
World.
$200-$300?
Launches on the
Well, yeah,
same
like you
day
can pick
as
up an
Nintendo
OLED
Switch 2.
Switch, the
More
best, the
details about this
flagship
title will
model
be shared in an
for
upcoming Mario Kart
279, I think it is now, like pounds. So
I think the highest is like 300.
God. Oh yeah, $450 plus $80 for the game. That's true. Ooh, that's a steep
Let's
price.
see.
And what do you
Back in
think
the day,
about?
we just did split screen. Okay.
Well, you could still do split screen, but realistically, how many people actually play like within the same household like this?
Well, we
Yeah,
did. We did.
$299
Lots.
has. We did a lot, and on smaller TVs than what we have now.
Mm.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why we all sat so close.
The game chat is an interesting feature too.
You'll be able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
There's a C button on your Switch, and so that brings up the chat,
Wow, see
Oh.
for chat. Wow.
which is kind of like the PlayStation. It has the microphone in the controller.
Mhm.
I usually just turn it off because we got Discord. I actually think they should just do Discord integration.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, maybe.
I think it's interesting having the chat feature. I don't think it'll be used often because you also have to buy the webcam. I don't know if it's like a specific Switch webcam or if you can use a different one.
That seems weird. That why would they? I guess hopefully that because this opens up like concerns for safety, for child safety, and stuff like
Communication,
that. Yeah.
absolutely, because that has happened a few times. I'm
Yeah.
sure in different games, kids talking to someone who is a
What was
lot of sus.
traditionally? What was it? It was Uno Online or something where it was notoriously bad. And they had to like knock that on the head. Yeah, something like that.
Uno?
Yeah, I can't remember what it. Chat will know. Chat will know. I'm pretty sure it was like
Roblox, too.
I thought it would be
Roblox.
like Call of Duty or something. like that.
no, it was like Uno or something.
Call
and
of
it was-
Duty is not safe for the kids, but only because the grown-ups are using words that they shouldn't use around preschool toys.
God.
But it's kind of weird. that,
Predator
like,
wise, though, yeah.
because
I don't
that's the
remember
thing
what
with
it was.
Switches and Nintendo products. It's always been really locked down and like you can't really communicate with anyone within the product. So
Mhm.
like if you wanted to communicate, it would have to be outside in a third party thing. So it seems weird that you can kind of like do that now.
So easily. I
Yeah.
will say it's harder to make friends or become friends on the Nintendo Switch because you need the game code or whatever, the Switch friend code.
But then
So
people will put that friend code on websites of like exchanging, getting new friends, whatever.
That's
It'll be
true.
like it'll be a friend code exchange thing. Oh, I want to play this game with you. Like blah 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 blah. So like that opens up concerns. Yeah,
Mm,
for sure.
absolutely. Now this here game share, where games played locally can be shared amongst other players to 3 other systems.
Oh, well, that's cool. So that was the concern that you had. You said you feel sorry for the parents that have to buy
multiple games. So if you're in the same house,
so just need one game.
console with game and 3 of the consoles without
Temporarily
game.
share compatible games. Okay, well, which games are compatible?
So we have here Clubhouse games, Super Mario 3D World, Bowser's Fury, Super Mario Odyssey, and Big Brain Academy, etc., etc. So that's cool. Where is the trailer for? Also, there's the chat button with the Switch 2 Pro controller, which I think the Switch controllers suck anyway. They're not very ergonomic. So I hope they redesigned it to be a bit more, because I don't like it compared to the Xbox controller. I think the Xbox controller is the best.
I didn't mind the Switch Pro controller. I thought it was pretty good, considering what the Joy-Cons were like. And they literally, hands up, who had a Joy-Con with drift? Like literally everyone I knew.
My Xbox controller has. Mine doesn't.
Like,
Mine's good so far.
we went through so many Joy-Cons because they had the drift going on. It's ridiculous. Maybe it was because my son was too heavy-handed with it. I don't know, but
maybe.
We went through so many, and they're not cheap at all.
So they're getting a bunch of different games: Elden Ring, Split Fiction. I've never heard of this one, but it looks kind of cool. The Damon and Machina. Street Fighter 6, EA Sports, Hogwarts Legacy, which I think is a great addition for the Switch because kids.
That will be big.
It is, but it's a little late, only because they're not doing anything with the game anymore. Like,
there's going to be a next sequel.
They canceled the expansions. They canceled the sequel. So it's like,
no, they didn't cancel the sequel. I thought
they did. I
thought they only canceled the expansion so that they could concentrate on the sequel.
I don't know.
Chat, please help us if we're who do we have our sources wrong? Tony Hawk. I think this is such an old school thing. I don't know if skateboarding games are necessarily popular with kids.
Has there been a good one since the early 2000s?
I don't think so.
No idea. Probably not.
They're just continuing it. Hey, if Tony Hawk is making money from this, you go, girl.
The soundtrack in it always was so good. That was the thing. The Tony Hawk soundtrack was amazing.
Hitman: World of Assassins. Interesting. Okay.
Ooh. Is that new or is that a
Project 007? Do we want to watch this? I kind of want to watch this. I just want to see what this is about. I wonder which story of James Bond it follows.
I don't know.
I was still getting hit for the song.
It's like,
yeah, you are.
GoldenEye.
All right. Interesting. Okay. Brave Default, Yakuza 0. I think this will be popular amongst adults. Hyrule Warriors, Age of Imprisonment. Okay. Is this a new game? I guess so. Well, I mean, all of the Breath of the Wilds and Tears of the Kingdom have done really well on Switch, so I would only assume that this should do really well. It's based off Tears of the Kingdom.
When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens, joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the surface, their union led to a great and prosperous kingdom. But in time, a terrible evil arose. A war was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call the imprisoning war.
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
So that's Hyrule Castle? Then that must mean this really is the past.
It's a prequel. Original.
Hopefully it's better than some of the prequels we've seen. Oh dang,
And
big war
even
fight.
the video games are getting into like, we're gonna remake this IP. We're gonna do a prequel to this IP. We're gonna do a sequel to this IP. Oh my god.
That has been a huge thing for games, hasn't it though? Like doing prequel sequels. Oh, interesting.
I guess. Red Dead
Everywhere.
Redemption 2.
Yeah.
That game is 10 years old.
Not gonna lie, it does look interesting. I think the different powers are gonna make it fun.
Yeah, that's definitely a Zelda thing.
Oh.
For sure. A
So,
Zelda
oopsies.
sequel.
I didn't mean to do that.
Whoopsies.
There's no Link. I don't think Link is in this. It's gonna
I
only
don't know
be
that
Zelda.
Link is in the other one, is it?
Which other one?
Tears of the Kingdom?
No, it's based on Link. Link is the main character.
Tears of the Kingdom is?
Yeah. Isn't it not?
I don't know. I have no idea. I've never played any of the Zelda games. I have no clue.
I don't know.
I don't
My
know.
brain is defunct. Oh gosh. Here, why don't we get some of these while we're taking a little mini pause here. Justin Martins for 5 says, Xray Girl, didn't you do some G&G Mario Kart streams? Would you ever go back and join sometime? Yes, I did. They usually do the Mario Kart streams when I'm streaming. So if maybe I'm off. They
All
have
the gaming
asked.
streams now are during Poor Choices. So.
Yeah. And back when
That's
I
why I'm not there anymore either. That's
Yeah.
because they changed it to Wednesdays. So
back when I did it, it was so late at night, like 10, 11
oh
o'clock.
my
We
god,
would go
yeah,
for 2
we had to
hours,
start.
and
It was so exhausting.
I would be exhausted. No, thank you. I'm old.
I remember back in the day on the Sundays, they wouldn't start till super late. I mean, I was in the
11.
West Coast.
They
so it
start at
wasn't super
11.
late.
It's not.
Yeah,
It's not
East
okay.
Coast it started at 11. You guys, we weren't done till like 1 a.m. your time. It was awful.
I was exhausted
On a Sunday. I'm like, guys, we gotta move these earlier. Like even for me on the West Coast, it was late. Ugh.
Yeah. So, I'm an oldie. Thank you, Jason Webster for 5 chilling. I just want feature adaptations of Wacky Races, Hong Kong Phooey, Blue Falcon, and Dino Mutt, as you should have, Jason. Thank you for the 5. And Jason again with the 2 says, if I were Bond, I would have Tuggs as Moneypenny. Ooh.
Oh, I would love Moneypenny. That would be. I'm not a Bond girl, but I could pull off a Moneypenny. I'm average enough to be a Moneypenny.
I love it.
I
Now,
love Moneypenny.
are you kind of excited about this Nintendo GameCube being on the Switch 2?
What is that controller?
That's the GameCube controller.
I never had one. What in the French? I'm clearly I'm not a Nintendo girly for the most part. as you
Yeah,
can
I
tell.
think having these will be kind of fun because it'll be a lot of different old titles. This is getting the nostalgia crowd. And so it says here, Nintendo Switch Online and expansion pack will be getting a new service exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2 users, where you get classics like Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker, Soul Calibur 2, F-Zero GX, and additional titles will be added later.
That's
and just
cool.
panning through, like that'd be fun to play some of these old school games.
On the
But,
original
yeah.
controller. That's
I'm pretty
awesome.
sure. I'm pretty sure they've got that service now. I guess it's not GameCube stuff on it. I have no idea. I
Yeah.
haven't looked for a while. I'm pretty. There's definitely SNES and SNES stuff on there.
Yeah, I
Probably.
don't know if you necessarily get the controller. It's just it's like the streaming services
Mm.
where you download the game.
Yeah,
where
they're
you subscribe.
online. They're online. It's like £3.50 a month for me.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad. Fiesta Cat for 2 says GameCube had the best control. I'll die on this hill. Fight with Tuggs.
Look, I like it. Huh? It's funky looking. I never had a GameCube. I didn't have any friends that had a game.
Ah.
GameCube was a little bit later in my life. Yeah, the controller's available. Yeah, it's right there. So
Okay, interesting. You can buy the controller. I don't know if I want to buy the controller. I'll just buy it on the Switch, or play it on the Switch too.
Yeah, GameCube came out in 2001, so I was getting ready to go into high school. Also, 9/11 had just happened literally 3 days beforehand. I had bigger things to worry about.
There's a lot of different games entering the ring. Like, this is insane.
Yeah,
What's GameCube was 2001.
Cyberpunk.
No.
I just googled it. Yeah, September 14th, 2001.
That is old.
So the hardware in the Switch 2 is going to be pretty beefy then.
It has
if it's
to
going to
be.
play Cyberpunk.
Yes. There's no way. the current Switch would just be like a brick trying to play.
Like, modern PCs can't play Cyberpunk properly. Like,
yeah.
Honestly, Cyberpunk it's the least optimized game I've ever played. So how the hell are they going to play it on a Switch? That's
especially
nuts.
on that tiny little screen. Like, that'd be like trying to play Call of Duty on.
Well,
Nintendo
that's
Switch.
why.
Like,
Well, the Switch is going to be 1080p, and the screen is bigger than the current Switch, but the dock can get up to 4K on TVs.
Oh, okay. Right.
So, Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate, which you definitely need to upgrade the hardware. Hopefully, we'll be able to play it. Nitsugami, interesting. I like the image. Hollow Knight Silk Song. Okay. There's so many different games. Holy crap. I want to find the Donkey Kong trailer. What the heck?
Tetris. Yes.
I would totally play the heck out of Tetris. Okay, so I do have the Donkey Kong. Here we go. Trailer here. I don't know why it wasn't in there, or maybe I skipped through it. All right, are we ready? Are we ready?
SpongeBob.
I'm ready for some nanners. Ooh, the graphics look so good.
Oh, right. Okay.
Going
Just
on.
Smashing everything.
Chaos.
I think it looks fun enough to play.
Is it $80 worth of fun?
Most games I say aren't worth that $80. Now I like to count games and like how many hours I play it. So like if I play it for even 10 hours, I think that's worth it. That would be $8 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for fun. Like there are some games where you play it for like Conan, I've put hundreds of hours in, well worth my like gameplay, or like story games it's like 40 hours. So if I even reach $10 an hour, I'm pretty happy with like paying that much.
I got The Witcher 3 for like I got Witcher 3, I think, on Xbox. It was on sale for like $15. And I put in 2 years of that game. It was well worth the $15.
Yeah. And I
love
mean,
that
I tend
game.
to buy things on sale too, but you know,
But
I bought
Switch
this
games are
game
never on sale.
for I played 4 hours.
Switch games are
But not
never.
worth it.
I have never seen a sale on Switch ever, and I maybe an end of the year, but there's never.
It's like
No.
Ever.
2% to 5% off, if anything.
Ew, gross.
Yeah.
So-
Now you guys know why I use like CD keys and product keys and like all those guys, because F that.
Oh my god, the wheelchair basketball game. I have that ready to
Oh gosh, yeah.
there was it's not even about the wheelchair basketball game, it's about the person who's making this little video on it. But there's someone who can play this game. He probably sees himself in this game. Ricky Berwick.
Oh.
It's got a massive TV.
Hey! 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 Now that's my game! Get behind that! Drag X Drive? It's a wheelchair cripple game! That's what I'm talking about!
I love Ricky. He's so funny.
Oh my god.
It's a game for cripples! Yes!
Like when he goes, this is a game for grandpas, not the disabled. No, grandpas.
Oh my god. Amazing. So are you excited about any part of it, or is that price just kind of
What is the price? Did we even talk about it?
$450 for just the console? And then $80 for each of the Switch games that we kind of seen.
I think they're doing a bundle price when you buy the Switch and the Mario Kart together at the same time.
Yeah, you get $30 off the game, so it's like $500.
Mm-hmm. It's almost like for Mario Kart alone, it's almost tempting.
For Mario Kart, I think the game price for that is worth it because I've sunk hundreds of hours in Mario Kart, right? So I think that would be worth it. I'm not sure about Donkey Kong. It looks good. It looks fun. I think I have to see some gameplay because I'm on the fence. These types of games I'm not 100% good at, but it's the nostalgia that makes me want to go like, oh, I'm almost there.
It's true. Greg says I have the Steam Deck OLED instead.
Right? Yeah. You know what I could do with that $450? Buy a car or put it towards a car. I can't buy a car, but that may be my new car payment.
Car can you buy for
almighty.
Oh my gosh. Very interesting. I think most people are turned off by the price, but
insane.
The thing
I
is,
think
everything.
the Switch in general is too high of a price. In general, I think the Switch is too high, especially for a portable. I also think though when PlayStation 5 dropped, I was like, oh, maybe I'll get a new PlayStation, blah blah blah, and it was like it'll be $600. I was like, no.
I bought mine used, so
I waited. So Xbox One came out, and the only game I wanted to play, because I love my Xbox is great. Mine was fine. My 360 was great. The only game I wanted to play was Batman Arkham Knight. I love the Batman Arkham series. I waited because I was not paying Xbox One drop prices. I waited 2 years, almost 3 years. That game had been out. All the DLCs were released. Nobody was talking anymore. And I traded my 360 in for an Xbox One, and I paid maybe $200 for my Xbox One just so I could play that game. And I still, as a huge Batman obsessed fan, was like, I'm not paying $700 for an Xbox One. Are you out of your mind? Immediately, no. Nope, not doing it. I can't. I cannot justify that. Heck no. Would it be fun to have? Sure. But heck no.
Yeah. We are looking at the poll, and we're mostly overwhelming no's. So
that's a lot. That's insane. Oh yeah.
It's too much. What? I hate it. The way economy's going right now. But do you know what? We're just getting old, aren't we? We're just getting old.
We're getting yeah.
Well, and Russ also says, I might buy a Switch 2, but I don't own a Switch 1. And I have a Switch 1, which works perfectly fine for me. The only thing for Switch 2 would be like to catch up with Geeks and Gamers, who I don't do gaming streams with anymore because they stream on Wednesdays now. So it's like, for me, personally, not worth the money. Everybody I know, like a lot of my followers and subscribers, we're going to do a community night. They all have the Switch, which means they all have Mario Kart 8, which means it's fine. You know what I mean? Like, but if you don't have one at all, then maybe this is worth it. So you can get all the backlog and all the new stuff. That's, yeah.
It looks like the hardware is a lot more capable though now.
Yeah.
So,
they updated the hardware insanely. Which was really sad when they released the OLED, and you're like, you haven't really
it's the
done
same hardware, just the same
screen.
processor or whatever. Just the screen slightly better.
Yep. So, we'll see what ends up happening. Is the Switch dying? Are the consoles dying? I guess is the question. PCs are taking over. I don't know.
And mostly because, and here's the thing, the PC situation is taking over because, one, indie games are doing way better and are more original. They're not prequel to an IP, a sequel to an IP, just like movies, right? They're doing way better. But the prices are way more comparable. Steam does these, and I will say, I don't know about PlayStation because I don't have one, but Game Pass Microsoft does really great sales. Like their spring sales about to come up, I think, or it just ended maybe, but it's coming up. They do like this spring sale on Xbox that, it's just like a Steam sale. It drops the prices insanely low. That's how I got all the new Tomb Raider games. It was like $10 for all 3 games. Like, it's insane. So when they have those sales, it's great. I know Game Pass has amazing sales. I don't know about PlayStation, but Steam drops their sales insanely. And I feel like Steam has a lot more, and this may be a PC thing, it may be easier, I don't know the mechanics of it. They have a lot more free games, and they have a lot more, in general, they have a lot more demos. So you want to play the Donkey Kong game, but you don't know if you're going to like it. Well, on Steam, they're going to give you a demo until it's released, then you got to pay for it. The demo may only be 10 minutes, may only be 30 minutes, but at least you get to play it and decide if you like it or not. That's like the We Harvest Shadows demo I played in October for Halloween. It was an hour of gameplay, depending on how you played. You could spend more than that because it's open world, but the story that they had released so far was an hour. And that's all free. I got an hour of gameplay for free.
Well, also, Steam does do
that.
this, which I really, really like, where if you play a game for under 2 hours, you could still return it.
Highlander just said that too. Yep.
Yeah.
They changed it slightly, didn't they? It has to be within 2 weeks of buying it as well now. Is it 2 weeks?
Yes.
It used to be longer.
But I think 2 weeks is still generous. So make sure.
The trouble is, I buy games randomly, like I bought a game today, and then forget about them. And then when I get round to actually playing it, it'll be past that 2 weeks anyway. And then I'm like,
oh well.
So
yeah.
I guess we have to be better with our purchasing.
Just be better.
Just be better. Nick the Greek for $1.99 says N64 controller was created by demons, and I love it.
That controller is pure chaos. I still have my N64. She still works. I love her. We have all the original controllers, and they are chaotic. They are chaotic controllers. I hold it now, and I'm like, how did I do this as a kid when my hands were like a lot smaller? And
it was probably you didn't have sore weird joints at that point. You didn't mess up your body. The ergonomics wasn't even a thing really back then, right?
Yeah.
So
my dad used to hold. So I wish I had easy access to it. I'd demonstrate this. So you have the Nintendo 64 controller. It's got the 2, and then the long one in the middle. My dad would hold his like this and push the. I don't know how he did it. I was like, Dad, what are you doing? No wonder we are kicking the crap out of you in GoldenEye. What are you doing?
What a weirdo. And anyways, okay, we got one more topic. I really wanted to cover this. This came out. I saw this morning. Where is the link? Oh no.
Oh, Rogue Squadron. I need to get that game. I have the classics, GoldenEye, Pod Racer, those.
So this is a streamer in the Philippines. And this really reminded me of the Johnny Somali stuff in Korea. And I know Legal Mindset's covering this as well. Vitali, who is an American Russian live streamer, has been doing a lot of disruptive content And like, even I'm watching this and you're like, oh, I want to do that in another country. Like, I don't understand why people do this type of content.
Excuse me, madam, I'm gonna fucking rob you if you keep walking away. I want to give you money. No, okay. Yeah. Okay, because you gotta liberal.
What?
Go get your vaccine. I was trying to give you money, but all right. Trying to be nicer.
Trying to be nice. Yeah, whatever. No. What an asshole.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Please.
Yes. No. What are you gonna do? Hello.
Yeah, this type of stuff really angers me.
Paparazzi, you are best in class.
Because this is just harassment.
Paparazzi.
It's not even that funny.
No, it's not.
And so I saw a video of him, another one, I couldn't find it for the life of me, where he was like trying to learn surfing from some other guy. And the guy was like, oh yeah, so you're going to be on your knees on the surfboard. And he's like, oh, on my knees where you're going to like F me from behind. I'm like, oh my God. But I do like, as you saw, he did get arrested.
Good. Hopefully they put him in a proper Philippines prison.
And I really hope that this type of content does get diminished because it's slowly becoming very unpopular, especially with these types of countries. And
look
really,
at Dexter too, retweeting Legal Mindset.
Yeah.
All right, sorry.
No, all good. It's just really sad because now these countries are going to not like foreigners that are just not Asian because they don't have respect for the country.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. So we get to see this. I feel very happy about this.
They're all videotaping him.
Yeah. Good evening. Okay, this is your Miranda rights. Okay, sir. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in any court of law.
That is one of the chapter 2.
You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to counsel at your own choice. Okay.
They should be reading his rights in their own language.
Tagalog?
Yeah.
At government expense. You understand right?
Yes. My question is.
He's so arrogant. He's so arrogant.
Gross.
Yeah. So him, Johnny Somali, can go to a place that hurts. And those types of places, I don't know if you'd want to go to prison.
That's what I'm saying. I hope they put him in a proper Philippines prison. I hope they do.
Like a very ghetto-y one. Apparently the speed that this happened, because I don't know when he started doing this content, but Legal Mindset, this is his original tweet. Here. Vitali's arrest footage for criminal activity in Manila. Very impressed at the speed at which this was handled, which will absolutely be a deterrent to other Kick nuisance streamers thinking of coming to the Philippines. So the
fact that Kick didn't even take this down, like the fact that, and this would go for anybody, Twitch, YouTube, any of it, you are live streaming on your platform and you're allowing this to happen. Like there's free speech and there's acting like a monster, which is what this guy is doing. Like you can't tell me there weren't people in the chat that were trying to get Kick's attention to get this stream taken down. It was at least one or two, statistically speaking, even if his followers, and you didn't pay attention, you didn't take it down because he's hello. Oh my God.
That type of stuff annoys the heck out of me. Oh
that
gosh.
Stuff is so annoying. I can't.
Legal Mindset has so much stuff on him. I love that he covers this sort of stuff. Amazing.
Legal Mindset's got the tea.
Yeah. His mugshot. He's so happy about this too.
What kind of following has this guy got? Like, how many people are?
Nobody I want to be friends with. That's for sure.
No. And this guy is pretty young, 92.
That boy is 90. Was born in 1992.
Yeah, he looks older than that.
Oh crap! I want proof.
Yeah.
He looks my age.
But if you want more information on stuff like that, I would definitely go follow Legal Mindset on YouTube and Twitter. Stop being an a-hole, people, please.
There's a lot of people that learn the hard way. A lot of people, social media people that learn the hard way that America is not as oppressed as you claim it to be, because you go to these other countries and you fly the rainbow flag, or you be loud, or you
FAFO.
do whatever, and immediately you get shut down because that's not what that's about.
Yeah.
Italy is famous for kicking out mostly American women, which surprises nobody, for inappropriate attire in certain locations, like churches. Big thing over in Italy. You better show up covered, like church attire, or you are getting kicked out and you will not be allowed on premises, kind of thing. If you teeny tiny, these little cute little club dresses that all these girls wear out in public here to go grocery shopping, try it literally anywhere else. I dare you. It doesn't go well. You know what I mean? It's just like, stop.
Yeah. I do hope this is going to hopefully end that era of nuisance streamers, at least in those countries. Whether it happens in America or not, I think a lot of follow-up would need to happen, kind of like we do see in Philippines and Korea. Because, you know, if people are allowed to do this, they're going to do it repeatedly. They're going to learn from these people and then do it. And the shock content's going to only increase.
They obviously saw someone else do it, going viral, and they want to do it themselves. So
I don't know the Johnny Somali story. I'll have to. I don't think anyway.
Oh God, it's he's well hated. He went to multiple Asian countries.
Why is it always the Asian countries?
I think because there's not a lot of people that do it there. Yeah,
isn't he being sentenced to like 20 years or something?
I don't know what the final sentencing is, but he was going through the court processes last I checked in Korea, and some of the stuff I've seen him do, like it's nasty. It's really gross. Like people,
Japan becoming very angry with misbehaving social media influencers. Good.
They're gonna start banning people from streaming abroad and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, and I think that there's some people who probably should listen to the rules. Like when you go to other countries, you want to abide by their rules. We talk about this with like people who come to America. You should probably assimilate and learn some of the culture, et cetera, et cetera. It's the same thing the other way. And if you don't do that, then you're very hypocritical.
10-year sentence. Okay.
For using another streamer's image via
AI. That's something else as well.
Dang. That escalated quickly.
Yep.
What in the world?
Wow.
Yeah. But
and what country? Who's like?
Well, the one article I saw said deportation from South Korea, but I don't know if that's what that charge is.
No, he's in South Korea right now at this moment, I believe so. Well, this will be interesting.
Send him to North Korea. You want to be a nuisance in South Korea? Here you go.
That would be one of the best sentencings that could happen. But that North Korea would very quickly.
Oh no.
Probably. They don't F around. You will not find out.
North Korea's like, we don't do trials here.
All right. So Dan, what are you up to in the next couple days?
Selling a lot of drugs.
Oh, you freaking drug dealer.
Or whatever it is.
Dan the dealer.
I had never heard of that game until you talked about it. And then
it's everywhere.
Tuesday we went live for our alien stream, and King Wools, who I follow because he plays a lot of scary games, so I get a lot of scary games from him, went live, and I was like, somebody pop over to his chat and tell me what game he's playing, because what horror game is he playing? And they come back and they're like, no, he's playing Schedule 1, and I was like, he watches Morning Roasts. I was just talking about that.
Oh god, so many people are playing that game right now. It's so actually quite in depth. I've had to recruit Darth in to help me.
Wow. So you are getting other people to help you with this.
I couldn't work out the NPC, so
I love Darth. He's so sweet too. And he's really good at playing games.
I'm just rocking my underpants and just skating around on my skateboard.
Love it.
Great.
Love it. Dan, the illegal drug dealer, the illegal pharmacist. Tuggs, what about you? What's going on with you?
I've got nothing until morning roasts and next Tuesday. Duke is off for the next 7 days, so I want to
she's gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
I do need to play Zucosis. Mr. Lin, wife's hubby, got me the game, and I just haven't done solo streaming in a while, so I'll get to some. I promise.
Yeah, I don't know. I have people like, you need to play schedule 1, and I'm just like, I just put this in the chat. Like, I don't know what's longer, my to be played game list or my to be read book list. Like, which one is longer? I just
wish I had more time.
I know.
Just don't sleep. Just don't sleep. And
I've been trying to be fit. I think that's been taking priority.
Just game 24/7, and
I wish
be the
if we
answer.
didn't sleep, I would do so much better.
Xray Girl and I are on our fitness journeys.
Yes.
Honestly.
Shout out. Lumen has been helping quite a bit. I've lost 3-4 pounds now in a week.
Yay.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And I'm feeling my tummy's almost flat again. Almost getting there.
That ain't happening.
Yeah, we're fake nerds. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not a real nerd. I'm a nerd in a different way.
We're supposed to look like Jack Black.
Guys, wait for the beard to grow in. I've been working on it, okay?
Dan, you do not look like Jack Black.
But yeah, I'm going to be playing Split Fiction tonight with Kara at, I believe, 7 p.m. Eastern. I might play Zucosis sometime in the afternoon. And if you are looking to get fit as well and want to go on a little journey, these Lumen things have been very helpful so far in finding out stuff about my metabolism. You can use code Xray to get 20% off. So
and I think they're having a sale right now. So
definitely check it out. It has literally told me, it's like, I go to the gym right before and it's like, okay, maybe have a snack because you need some more carbohydrates. You could fast for longer, et cetera, et cetera. So
yeah, it's on sale for $179 hairs right now. So plus for 20% off. So that's actually pretty cheap. It's originally $350, so cheaper than the Switch 2.
Hey. And this is probably better for you.
And better for you, yeah. Oh, Val Kilmer. Don't get me started on Val Kilmer.
Yeah, R.I.P. R.I.P. Val. I wish he had more time and just health.
I'm so sad.
So that he could act more. That scene with him in Top Gun.
Shout out to Tom Cruise, by the way, who demanded that scene and made them like, no, Val needs to be a part of this, because I swear sometimes that guy is like can see the future, because it's such a good, especially looking back at it now, it was such a good goodbye in general to the character, and now it's an amazing goodbye to Val at the same time. And I just I know I was bawling my eyes out in the theater when it happened. There was at least 3 people behind me, of which were men, that were getting all like, I'm not crying. That's girly. But you can like tell by the way they're shifting in their seats. Like they're having a moment.
That's so cute though.
Shout out to Tom Cruise. Anyway.
I love that. Anyways. And then next week, streams are on a bit of a pause depending on where I am. I am traveling for a little bit with the Mrs. Nerdrotic, and so you'll see me on Instagram and Twitter, I'm sure, on our adventures.
Having a bevy.
Yeah, having a bevy, my first one in 2 months. So love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for hanging out and talking with us about all this fun stuff. And we will see you guys next week on Tuesday for morning roasts. So bye.
Wake up to morning roast.
Rainbow, dildo, butt monkey are 4 words no one ever imagined uttering in the same sentence, but here we are. 3, 2, oh my god, Mr. Porkchop! Thank you, Jason Webster, for the 2. If Xray Girl was a nerd, she'd be the cutest. Thank you.
Oh, there you are. Hello.
You do you, but I'll do myself. Oh no, God. Haywood Jablomi, thanks for the 10 Canadian. I love my Canadians out there.
Yeah, I like a rich tea when it's like super soggy and it's like flopping around.
Ori! Use 150 bits to play a part.
Did I say it right?
I have no idea.
Oh no, no!
God, this is going bad. This is bad.
Pickle juice. Pickle juice.
Wake up to morning roasts. Damn Tuggs, Xray, they're the hosts. Wake up,
Actually, I think a cup of coffee is just what I need.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
want that in my mouth.